Hello there guys, my name is Sean Sandbrook and you're watching the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. Now we've had the Disneyland vlog and we've had the Portaventura vlog, but now we are going for a winter trip to Blackpool. We're going to try out some of the quality Merlin attractions including Sea Life, the circus, the tower with 4D cinema experience, Madame Tussauds. Then we're going to come back along the choo choo train, get off at Manchester's Trafford Centre, have a look at how construction's doing for Sea Life, go in Legoland Discovery Centre, do a bit of shopping and come back. And the total length of this trip will be 2 days and we're going to film the whole thing. We're also here with Chris Franklin, he was also in the Portaventura vlog. So let's get on this East Midlands train service and off we go. So we made it onto the train. Here we are on the Virgin Pendolino, 11 carriages, woo! And we're heading to Manchester Piccadilly, which is where we're going to change to head up to Blackpool. So I'll show you a bit more when we get up to Manchester. So here we are, we just got off the lovely Virgin Pendolino train and we're here at Manchester Piccadilly. So we're going to head up to Blackpool now, get on the next train. It's probably going to be a not very nice train compared to the one that we've just been on. But it's a very big station here for you guys who haven't been to Manchester Station, but I'm sure you all have before. So let's go and head on the choo-choo train. Oh yeah! So we've just got off the train and we've made it here to Blackpool, and there, just behind me, is the North Pier. So we're now just trekking down from the station down to the promenade. Oh, there's one of the horrible new trams. We don't like the horrible new trams. And so we're going to head down. There's the tower in the background as well. Nice lights on it. We're going to head down to the prom, which is just here. And we're about a 5-10 minute walk from our accommodation. So I'll show you a bit more when we get to the hotel. So we've made it to our accommodation for the 2 nights stay. Chris there is excited. What do you think to the room?
It's decent, yeah.
Yeah, very
nice for £10 a night.
Yeah, £10 a night each. So it's an absolute bargain. You can't go wrong. Nice twin room. Nice bed over there for me. Nice bed there for Chris. Nice view of a skip. What more could you want? But yeah, really nice. What we actually need for this trip. So like I said, we're going to do all the Merlin attractions. Really friendly staff in here as well, to say the least. So let's crack on with our stay. I think we're going to go and get some lunch now. So we've been for a meal and we're back here at the room like we were a few seconds ago. But a slight problem. So I went to the toilet and tried to flush it, as you do when you go to the toilet. And if you just come in here, we've got a bit of a technical issue because I've actually broke the toilet. Like, you see this section here, you actually pull that down and this bit snapped off when we didn't know where it snapped from. So now it's just spinning round like that. So here you are watching Theme Park Worldwide, which is a theme park channel, and Sean has broke the toilet. Dun dun dun! So as you can see, I've had a bit of a clothes change into my nighttime outfit for tonight. Since the last part of the vlog, and I'm pleased to announce on behalf of Theme Park Worldwide and this 3rd vlog we've done on the channel, the toilet is fixed. Woo! I did leave you on a bit of a cliffhanger. Basically, we've been on the phone to Chris's brother, who, let's just say, he's got a bit of an interest in toilets. Okay, we'll leave that there. And he just gave us some instructions, and then Chris actually managed to fix it by just hooking something on. So we're now going out for a night out, so that means it's the end of the vlog. Unless I come back tonight and I'm not too drunk, I might do a little bit. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys. Morning everyone, and as you can see by a few seconds ago, I didn't do any footage last night because we had an absolutely epic night out in Blackpool. Really good, but I wasn't really capable of doing any filming when we got back. I needed to get to sleep. Anyway, we're just waiting now for the Blackpool Tower to open. It's going to open in a few minutes time. We're going to head in and go and do the Blackpool Tower Eye with 4D cinema experience first. So let's go inside and take a look. So we're inside the tower now and we're just heading up to the Eye with 4D cinema experience. Now how this works is a bit like the London Eye. You actually watch a 4D film before you actually go up the tower. So let's go in and I'll do a bit of footage over there. Spring is like So we've got our 3D glasses and we're waiting to go to the 4D cinema, but unfortunately cameras can't come in, so I'll see you after and we'll go to the top of the tower. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm acting on to you. I don't like it. She don't like it.
We're just going up now to the top of the tower in approximately 69 seconds. We're just passing through 2,500 tonnes of iron. As you can see from the scaffolding, it is currently being replenished and repainted. It takes 7 years to complete. There's about 3 years left on the project. When we get to the top, we'll be exiting through the doors just behind me. That's where the glass skywalk is. So if you don't want to go on it, just go left or right and you will avoid it until you feel a bit braver. But if you do want to go on, the glass is 5 centimetres thick, triple laminated, and it can hold 5 tonnes. So it is perfectly safe for you all to go and get straight onto. If you want to go up any higher, we do have 3 open air levels, open up the blue spiral staircases, but it is still strictly no smoking up there. And when you're ready to come back down, just work your way around to the back, through the doors you came from your way in, we just take you back down that way. We'll stop in a minute, might see if right. Can I just get past you, sorry?
I just don't like it. I know, you're so brave. I really don't like it. I just want my mum.
So here we are at the Blackpool Tower. So here we are on the skywalk at the top of the Blackpool Tower. It's actually Chris's first time, so how do you feel, Chris?
It's good. It's great to be up here.
Absolutely fantastic. So here from the top of the tower you get absolutely fantastic views from all around, including the Isle of Man. Now if you look just over there, you will see there is an island really far in the distance. That there is the Isle of Man. It also features in the 4D film. If you look over there, that is Mandyland right in the distance. There we go, there's Mandyland, Blackpool Pleasure Beach, which is also featured with a nice POV in the 4D cinema experience. And there's 3 other levels to go on top of this one here at the tower. So I think we're going to go up there and go even higher on this wonderful structure. So we've done the skywalk on the glass, so we're now heading up on the extra 3 levels. As you can see just there, we are at the top of the tower still. There's Chris. He has got vertigo, so he's not very good with heights, so he's done rather well. He has walked across this skywalk, and now I've dragged him up to this level, but what he doesn't know is the platforms get smaller, so we're actually going on to that really small one very shortly when we've built him up for that. So we'll have a walk round and just do a little 360 from the top. So you got the North Pier just down there, if you can see through the netting, that is. There we go. Look at that, really nice views. Is it showing up through the net? Oh yeah, it's actually showing up quite well through the netting. Now here is the machinery for the lift. You look inside there. Don't know if you can see much there. Oh yeah, you can. There we go, that's the machinery. There's 2 lifts, 2 doors on each side. Obviously you get out, when you actually come up in the lift, you get out on the skywalk side, just so it gives you that nice view. There we go. Another view looking across down at the Winter Gardens. You got Brilliance over there as well, which is a big light show. I think we'll show you that tonight here in the vlog as well. So don't kill me if I don't, but we will try and show you Brilliance. And then we go you back round towards Pleasure Beach Resort. So let's try and take Chris up to another level. So I'm here on my own on the next level, but he's told me he might come up in a second, but I thought I've got to show you guys up here. So obviously he's done really well actually to even come up the tower, being afraid of heights. But yeah, he's a really big coaster enthusiast. He can do the likes of like drop towers like Hurricane Condor and stuff because he's actually on a ride. But when you are walking about a tower and something like this, it can be a bit scary. But anyway, we're actually going to the Shard in London in a few weeks' time, when that opens to the public on the 1st of February. We're actually heading down, so I'm going to vlog that, and we'll see how he does when we get him on a building what's just a little over twice the height of this at the top of the Shard. There he is, he's done it. He's here. We got him onto this one. Can we get him onto the very last public level? Is he going to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Well, hey, come on, let's go.
Hang on.
Oh. You will do it. So Chris has actually done it. He's here at the top of the tower. Well, as far as we can go anyway. There's about another 2 levels just up there. Very sort of unrestricted, but as you can see by... Oh, that was my Pepsi on the floor. As you can see, to go up there it is locked up. But maybe one day they might open this staircase, that staircase, and you'll be able to go up. So we're up at the top of the tower. We're going to head back down, just having another look on the glass floor, and then we're going to head down to our next attraction. So there we go. That's Chris jumping on the skywalk. Go on, one more time, Chris. One more time. Whee! There we go. He's officially conquered his fears here at Blackpool Tower. We're going to head back down now and head to the dungeon. So we're back down from the top of the tower now, and Chris's brave walk on the glass there and bouncing on it. So we're going to go into the Blackpool Tower dungeon. Now it's been here since September 2011, really good attraction, and we was actually the first group to ever experience this attraction. So let's go in. Obviously cameras can't come into the dungeon, but I will see you afterwards. Let's go and get scared. So we've done the absolutely fantastic dungeons, really good attraction there, and we're now in Madame Tussauds. Now Madame Tussauds, absolutely fantastic attraction. As you can see, I love saying absolutely fantastic in these vlogs, and that is because this guy takes the mick that in my other videos, like the European Attraction Show, I say absolutely fantastic too much. Hello Peter Andre. So yeah, I say it too much, absolutely fantastic, but it just is, you know, really good attraction. So if you come into Blackpool, come and try it. Very much like the London one. The waxworks and theming in here is really good. If you just look at all this, yeah, it's really good. You can play the drums over there as well, and yeah, absolutely great attraction. Chris is now going to play In the Hall of the Mountain King on the drums. Or maybe not. Here we are in a mirror maze in Madame Tussauds, and you might have watched another video on Sambrook Productions, my old YouTube channel. We actually went in the maze at Pleasure Beach. It's not a mirror one, but we struggled to get out, but I can actually see here was the exit, so we've done quite well with that one. So we had an absolutely fantastic time there in Madame Tussauds, but now we're making our way downstairs because it's time for the Blackpool Tower Circus. Now the circus has been on here for many, many years here at the tower, really good attraction, but unfortunately yet again the camera can't come inside, but I'll show you some footage after. In fact, I think it's time for some food. So here we are in Wetherspoons, and as you can see, it started to snow. What is it with when we're doing these vlogs, it always snows. We were at Disneyland and it was snowing. Now here in Blackpool and it's snowing. I'm surprised it wasn't snowing at Portaventura. We were about 3 weeks late for that. But anyway, we've got our nice tea here now. So we're going to eat that, and then I'm not too sure what we're going to do next because we haven't made the decision. But we're either A, going to go for a walk up to Pleasure Beach and have a look around, get some nice close season shots, do a perimeter walk in the dark, or B, going to go back to the room, or we're C, going to go in Coral Island. But we'll do all three at some point, but we don't know what order. So I'm going to turn the camera off now, eat my lovely scampi and chips, nom nom nom, and then I'll see you in a few seconds wherever we decide to go. As you can see, we actually didn't do any of them 3 things that I listed. We're here just at Brilliance, which is a light show with moving heads, all sorts of different lighting. As you can see, there it is on the street. Actually really good. Let's go over and take a closer look. Good show in the street, absolutely epic. So as you can see there, that was brilliant. Really good show. Well, happens every sort of 15-20 minutes on the streets of Blackpool. But now we're in one of my favourite places ever, Coral Island. Now Coral Island is a massive arcade. It's got rides in it and everything. Really good. As you can see behind me, that there is the Ghost Train Pirate's Quest. Now it used to just be a ghost train on its own, but now it's got this pirate's theme, as you can see up there. Really nice theming, and for going on this, it's £2 for a single rider, or £1.50 each if there's two of you, which is really good. Now we're going to go and find Chris. Chris is somewhere inside Coral Island, so here he is. He's put a £1 in on £2 machines, so we're going to go and have a look. Let's see how he's doing. Here is Chris. How you doing, Chris?
Doing well, nearly got a big massive amount of these out now. Look at that.
Winner, there we go. He's cashing in. So we had a good time down in Coral Island. It's been a bit of a while actually since I was actually in Coral Island, as you can probably tell, because I look a bit of a mess. Basically, I've had a nice 2 hours sleep before Chris went and woke me up because he's shaking me. I was asleep and it hates me. I hate it when people do that, but he woke me up. So I've now got up, walked all the way to Tesco and bought loads of stuff. We've got dairy milk, crisps, Fox's creams, cream egg, caramel egg. We've got it all. So we're going to do that. We might go for another ponder out yet in a bit, subject to how we feel. So I'm going to chill out for a bit. We're going to watch Sunsex and Suspicious Parents for a while. There we go. No copyright intended there, YouTube. And knowing UMG, they'll copyright the video now because of that. And so if you had to click on like an advert there, like a music one or something, then you know why. It's YouTube. So yeah, bye for now. Morning. Now, as you can probably see, we didn't go for a walk last night because basically we couldn't be arsed, and we got watching, what was it called?
Too Fast,
Too Furious. So all that food that I just showed you, I've eaten, apart from one cream egg and about 4 of the Fox's creams. And I know a lot of you in the UK have had snow this morning, but here in Blackpool, as you can see by the rubbish view out of this hotel window, we haven't actually had any snow, but we're going for a walk up to Mandyland. For you who don't know what Mandyland is, it's Blackpool Pleasure Beach, because it's owned by the lady called Amanda Thompson. So we're going to head up to Mandyland, have a walk round, hopefully try and get in some exclusive areas and stuff like that. Well, when I say get in some exclusive areas, we're just going to have a walk around the exterior. And you know what Pleasure Beach are like, leaving gates open and stuff like that. So we're just going to go and have a walk around, because at the end of the day, you know, no harm in just having a little pond around, is there? So let's head up there, outside the hotel, onto the prom, and off we go. So here we are outside in the cold, and we're walking down the prom down to Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but you can't really see it very well because it's a bit foggy. I can see 2 height beacons, one of which is on the ice blast and one of which is on the big one, and we're going to head up here in a second, and hopefully, no matter what, we're going to get some nice footage from just the exterior of the park. And obviously just have a little walk around, just have a little nosy, see if there's anything interesting going on. You never know, at Pleasure Beach anything is possible, so we will see. So we're nearly at Pleasure Beach now, at those Carnesky's Ghost Train. Now if you've never been on Carnesky's Ghost Train, I'll tell you a bit about it. It's actually a very, very short ride system, but what happens is, as you go round, the scenes flip over to different sort of scenes. Really good attraction actually, and if you're ever here, it's worth trying out. That there is the Sandcastle water park. As you can see, it's had them 2 new slides there, the orange and the yellow one. They were installed back in the summer of 2012. Really good slides there, and a nice new themed wall outside was put up as part of that. That's the first time I've actually seen that. It wasn't finished last time I came, so that looks good. And obviously here we are at Pleasure Beach Resort. Woo!
really.
So the ride you can see behind me there is the Grand National. Now the Grand National has been through the elements. It's had half of Valhalla, well, it had all of Valhalla chucked over it when there was a big fire on the Grand National. What year was the fire, Chris? It was a few years back. There was a fire, and basically they got all of the water out of Valhalla, which is that big warehouse there, and tipped it all over Grand National Station, which caught fire, and they also tipped it over Trauma Towers. Now Trauma Towers at the end had a Togoda ride, and the Togoda ride was damaged by water. Wait for the bus to go past the house, you won't hear me. Blackpool Transport. And basically, how many buses? Jesus Christ. Like the buses around here. Yeah, and basically the Togoda ride has never worked sort of since they tipped half of Valhalla over it. So that's not very good. Anyway, I do love Grand National. Great ride. So let's just go down here and have a little look at what else we can see. So we're just on the car park now next to the ice arena. That there, another shot of the Grand National, just with its scaffolding there underneath the lift hill. So there's a bit of wood replacement and stuff going on, as we can see, but as it is Blackpool Pleasure Beach, obviously not too much maintenance at all. So as you're probably aware, that ride just there is the big one. Now the big one, not much to say about the big one really. It's a good ride, it's alright. It's, you know, it's not really one of my favourite coasters. Obviously for the UK to have something of that scale is obviously great, but it just doesn't really do a lot for me, unfortunately. So we'll sort of leave it on that level. Shambhala, Port Ventura, yeah. Here's Big Blue Hotel, which is a hotel which is painted blue, and it's owned by Pleasure Beach. It opened in 2003, back when the park, you know, was still running not too bad. Yeah, it's really good. A bit of work's obviously going on here today. Got some contractors in, so quite a bit of work does actually seem to be going on around Pleasure Beach today. There's quite a lot of staff around and stuff, which is quite good. As you can see, we're walking the perimeter and we're about 3/4 of the way around now. We're going to head down Ocean Boulevard and see what's cracking off down there. So we're here on Ocean Boulevard. Now unfortunately this part of Pleasure Beach, it was put in just before the big one opened, and it used to be a hive of activity, you know, like this here used to be one of the old entrances into the actual park. Now there's a big SLC there, you know, which isn't good. And not a great SLC at that. But here you can see they've started to make Ocean Boulevard a bit better than it actually is today by putting these big paintings up. Now it looks really good, but unfortunately they've blocked all the windows out and stuff for this. And as much as it's a nice painting, I'm not too sure if it, you know, it just seems a waste of all these buildings. I'd much rather knock all these buildings down and, you know, just put a nice perimeter fence up, you know, where you can see right into the park, or even restore the buildings to some form. Maybe an old museum showcasing old things. But there is one thing that does still open here on Ocean Boulevard in the summer, and that is this, which is Horror Crypt. Now one of my favourite attractions, Horror Crypt. It's only £1 and it's really good. They have all these effects and stuff working on the outside as well when it's open, which is quite decent. So that's about it for this area of the exterior of Pleasure Beach. So we've had a nice little walk round close season Pleasure Beach, but I just had to show you this. That there is, if you look at the number plate, BPB. That there is actually Amanda Thompson's car. Now Amanda is the girl who owns, well, the woman, if you want to call her that owns Mandyland. That's why it's called Mandyland. She's also the one who is responsible for the many bad decisions of Pleasure Beach Resort. She put in the fountains and stuff. Too many fountains, the fountain show. She's ripped out rides. She removed this guy here, Mr. Funshine. But apart from that, she has also done some good things to the park. Like she has, you know, refurbished my favourite ride, Valhalla, which is good of her. So that's Mandy, and that is also Blackpool Pleasure Beach. we do of course here on Theme Park Worldwide love Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and we're going to be returning in February, so we'll do another vlog when the park's actually open. That is all from Pleasure Beach for now. So that was the closest look around Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and as you can see now we're on a train, but we're on a better service than the East Midlands trains. I would say so. But yeah, good look around Pleasure Beach there. Since then we've walked all the way from Pleasure Beach down here to Blackpool North, which is the station right at the other end to the Pleasure Beach one. Probably about 1.5 miles away actually, so we had a nice little trek. Stopped by the hotel on the way and it's only took us half an hour. So we've done well. So we're now on the train ready for the next part of the trip. So we're going to Manchester and we're going to have a little look around Manchester. Also we're going to be heading to the Trafford Centre, doing another Merlin attraction, like Legoland Discovery Centre as well. So let's get on the move and I'll show you a bit more down the line. So we've arrived at Manchester Piccadilly and we're going for a little pond around here now. Hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. Obviously we had a nice time up in Blackpool, we got some good footage, so we're going to have a little pond around Manchester now. So I've actually come from our first look around the Arndale Centre, which is this big shopping centre in Manchester. It's actually really good. Like, I'm used to the Trafford Centre, which is just up the road, but there's one reason why I love this shopping centre, and that is because it's got my favourite shop of all time. There it is, Greggs. It's not got one Greggs, it's got at least 2 Greggs, and we've only walked around one level. So it's actually a really good shopping centre. And now we're going to head outside and we're going to go and jump on the choo-choo train up to my favourite shopping centre. There's Greggs again in the background. Greggs sausage roll. We're going to head, aren't we Chris, to the Trafford Centre. Yep. Now, another Merlin attraction up there, soon to be 2 Merlin attractions. We're going to go up there, have a look. Really nice themed experience. Another couple of midway attractions. So let's go. So here we are in an American sweet shop, which Chris, much like I love Greggs, Chris has a thing for American sweets. So we've come into this American sweet shop and he's going to get some American sweets. And actually, we're talking about how many Greggs there is. Guess what the shop is just that side? It's a Greggs as well. So he's dragged me into a sweet shop. We've gone completely off route to go into a sweet shop from selling American sweets, and he doesn't even buy anything. I don't walk into Greggs, stare at the sausage rolls for 10 minutes, then not buy one.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. There's 4 of them. I don't trek off route to go and find a Greggs and then stand there for 10 minutes, walking around the whole shop. So we're now going to the Trafford Centre, where we're going to go and grab some lunch. Woo! I'm a happy boy, because to get from Manchester to Trafford Centre, it's a total of £1.90 for a return. That's an absolute bargain. Really chuffed with that. £1.90. That is 3 Greggs sausage rolls. So we've just arrived at Trafford Park, which is a train station, sort of in the middle of nowhere. And I'm now going to navigate us from here to the Trafford Centre. And I don't have a clue where it is. I've never, well, obviously been to the Trafford Centre about 20 times, but I don't have a clue how to get to it, which way to go from here. And it doesn't even look like there's any main roads of any form. It looks a bit barren, to be honest. So, here we go. I'm going to get Blackberry Maps up, but I've got an instinct telling me it's going to be that way. I've got an instinct that way. He thinks that. So we're going to get Blackberry Maps set up and I'll turn the camera back on in a minute. So we're walking in the direction, we were both sort of right, because they both lead there somehow, except this way looks like it's going to take us onto a road of some form, like a main road. But I should be alright because it looks like it's this one up at the top. So sunny now as well. There's no snow around here, and obviously today, you probably remember that it's probably a few days since I put the vlog on. You'll probably remember that a few days ago we had some snow in the UK, sort of around in the Midlands and stuff. We've actually only seen a little bit of it on the train, haven't we?
Yeah,
so
a little bit in Blackpool.
Yeah, so not too bad. So we're going to carry on walking up here to this junction and find our way to the Trafford Centre. I reckon it's going to take us about 25-30 minutes from here. So we're having a bit of a laugh here because we're following Blackberry maps, and basically we've sort of worked out that it isn't very walkable to get to the Trafford Centre, as we've only just discovered. So, well, we think we can do it. We are going to do it somehow. Like, we don't just give up. But it's bringing us a bit close to the M60, and I'm not really going to fancy walking down a motorway. So, yeah, let's see how we go. So we've seen the Trafford Centre in the distance, and we've also seen the M60, which is just up there. But we think, in theory, if we go round here, we're going to be able to take a right turn here, and this footpath's going to continue. If the footpath continues around this corner, it's going to be an epic win. If it doesn't continue, then it means there's actually no way of walking to the Trafford Centre, and we're going to have to go back about 5 minutes and get on the bus from where we just saw a bus stop. But it looks like the path continues. If it ends here, then that is the end of this trip, basically. If it carries on, we're a winner. It's the moment of truth. I can see the entrance. I can see the entrance. I think we're alright, Chris. We're alright. There it is. There's the site. We've done it! Whee! So we're here in a subway, and not the sort of subway where you can buy sandwiches. And we're going under the road. And we can still see it over there in the distance. There it is, but yeah, it's actually getting to it that's the problem. But we can still see the domes, and we're sort of following the signs. There's a bit of path here. Hopefully this is going to lead onto the complex. So we've actually made it here to the Trafford Centre. Woo! So even though we've actually come in at the end where Legoland Discovery Centre is, we're going to head over to the Orient, which is the big food area, grab something to eat over there. So we're inside the Trafford Centre now, and we've just ordered some nice Harry Ramsden's fish and chips, and we're going to eat them here in the Orient. And then, what do you reckon, Chris?
It's great. First time here. Yeah. Very impressive theme park in itself, really.
Yeah, very well themed. And if you've never been here, it's sort of split into different areas. So you've got this cruise ship sort of travelling around different areas, like around America, New Orleans, China, and then obviously over there you've got a nice Egyptian themed arcade and Pizza Hut. So it's a really nice themed experience. Time for some fish and chips. Harry Ramsden's. How was your meal?
It's great.
Yeah, it was great. What did you have again?
The battered chicken.
Battered chicken from Harry Ramsden's. And I had a nice fish, which was really nice. The batter in Harry Ramsden's, really crispy and just beautiful. You know, unfortunately there's no Greggs here. It's a bit more upper class than a Greggs, but you've got all your, you know, your KFC. Well, actually, you haven't got a KFC if you come today, because as you can see, it's got a big board up round it getting refurbished. But there's normally a KFC, a McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Subway, and then you got Wetherspoons, Fridays, gourmet burgers, everything up there as well. So lots going on. I think we're going to go and have a look in the Namco Centre now. So see you in there in 2 seconds. So we're here in the Namco Centre. I've got a nice Toffee Crisp McFlurry. Absolutely love Toffee Crisps, and I love McFlurry. So put the two together, it's going to be great. Get some dodgems. That me and Chris are going to go and have a go on these in a second once we've had my McFlurry. So see you in a moment. So here we are, just walking down. We went in the Namco Centre. We haven't been on anything yet, and so we're walking down in Barton Square, which is another part of the Trafford Centre. It's a more new part. This has only been open a few years down here. This is also the home of Merlin's attractions, like the Singing Bears over here. Well, they're not Merlin attractions, but we're going to show you the Singing Bears anyway, because they're quite cool. Yes, they're the Singing Bears. It really is like it isn't a shopping centre, it is a theme park. But yeah, for those who haven't been, it's really worth a trip, especially when the brand new Sea Life Centre opens, just up here. Not very long to go now, it's opening in spring. I would say that's March, would you say? Probably March, I would say, for that. But we'll actually go and have a quick look at that before we go in LDC. So we're going to show you a quick bit of the Sea Life Centre before we go in. So just up the road now from LDC, which is just down there, and we're here at the site for Sea Life Manchester. So here's the construction boards. Obviously lots going on there, and if you click just there on your screen, you can be taken to the Theme Park Worldwide construction video showing everything that's going on here around the exterior of this beautiful new Merlin attraction. So here we are in Legoland Discovery Centre's entrance, and this is designed to be a kids attraction, but here's Chris playing with Lego, and we haven't even gone in the lift yet to get up to the main thing. So I don't know what he's making there, but it looks quite good. So here we are in Legoland Discovery Centre. We've gone up in the lift now, and we're just waiting to go inside this wonderful attraction. So we've just come off the dark ride, which is really good, and I'm now stood with Chris in Blackpool again. Actually no, we're not, we're in Miniland, but it looks like Blackpool. Here's the traffic centre. Been really nice. All of Manchester things, and then obviously you come over here, you've got the stadium. Over to one of my favourite little attractions just over here, also known as Alton Towers Resort. With working Oblivion model, I must add. It's really quite cool. You can actually press this button and it sends Oblivion round, which is actually really good. Woo! We love that sort of attractions here. Here's Chris. What's Chris doing? Chris is playing with himself. Okay, that came across really wrong. He's playing a game on his own. I'll reword that better. And in about 5 minutes time we're going to go and watch the 4D film, which will be quite good, I'm sure. So just before we go into the 4D cinema, I'm just going to show you a bit of this. This is the driving school, new for 2012, so it opened sort of summer last year. Really nice themed attraction, lots going on. Unfortunately the gold mine has been ripped out at Pleasure Beach and it's been moved here to LDC. I joke of course, but that is another gold mine. And around here there's a karaoke. I might drop us a song actually, if the microphone's working. Last time I was here I dropped us a nice song. Is the microphone? It is. I might have to sing us a little song, so check out after the 4D and I might sing you a little song. So as you can see, I've got my lovely 4D glasses on, and so has Chris, and we're going to watch the 4D film. I can't actually remember what the 4D film was. I've watched a few here. I've watched a Bob the Builder one, and I've watched one about a Lego city, and I think it's going to be that one again, but we'll soon find out. It's a very dead cinema. There's hardly anybody in here. There's like us two and two more people. So we're making the most of this by enjoying the cinema. Then I might sing you a little song. We will see. So we did the 4D cinema and it was actually a different film, which was quite a pleasant surprise. Really good. Nice, sort of about 12-13 minutes I'd say on the film. Really good. So we're back here in Miniland, back in Blackpool, where we were earlier this morning. Chris is over there looking at the rest of Miniland. I think we're going for another ride on the dark ride in here, and then I might drop you a little song on the karaoke. So we're going to have a go on this little Arabian Derby thing here, so here we go. Oh, my bloody hands. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's green, it's green. Am I green? I'm coming up, I'm coming up. What? Hey. As you can see, I'm very good with my hands.
We just started and the very much after we'll pick come up.
No cheating. Do it very fast. 2 times in a row for the Sandbrook. So as you can see there, LDC are putting in a brand new attraction. It opens on the 1st of February. It's going to be the Star Wars Miniland, much like the one that they've got actual at Legoland. So I'm sure we'll come back and check that out later in the year. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Just Woo! Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's jump to the left. Hello and welcome to Portaventura vlog. Actually no, we're still here at Trafford Centre, but we're in China. Look at that there. We're actually in China. Shambhala's just down here, look. Shambhala. We like Shambhala. Dragon Khan's down here as well. I'll show you Dragon Khan, just coming up on the left. But yeah, look at this. Really nice theming. But I hope you're all still enjoying the vlog. Remember to comment just below there what you think to our vlogs. It is the 3rd one. So here's Dragon Khan. I hope you love Dragon Khan. I'm just coming back down into the Orient to go and have a look around there. So that behind me there is Paradise Island Adventure Golf. Really good attraction if you're coming here to the Trafford Centre. Now also up here you've got Odeon Cinema, 20 screens of amazing films, and you also get a beautiful view right down into the Dome. Really nice shopping centre. It's very different than your sort of standard shopping centres here at Trafford Centre. Obviously you've got all your shops, but you've obviously got all these little experiences and just all the paintings and artwork in here. It just looks really nice and picturesque, and you know, it's not like a Westfield or something. Much nicer place to come and shop. Anyway, I believe myself and Chris are going back down to the Namco Game Centre now, so we'll see you down there. So as you may remember from earlier on in the vlog, Chris dragged me all the way off course by about half a mile to go to a sweet shop and didn't buy anything. Well, he's actually gone and bought some Hershey's chocolate, which is the most disgusting chocolate in the world. Hey, he bought it here, and yeah, so I'm not very impressed because he sent me off earlier on that walk. Anyway, we're back at the Namco Centre. He made us saving a 50p, what to do. So we're here at the Namco Centre. We're going to go and have a go on the Dodgems now. I'm just trying to work out where the entrance is, because they've actually changed the layout a bit in here since I last came. So let's go on the Dodgems. So maybe we're not going on the Dodgems because Namco, the place that own, well, the company that own that, they've changed all the pricing. It's now £3 for a car. So say there's nobody on it like there is now, that basically means you've got to pay £6, £3 each for the go on the Dodgems. There's no point in us paying to go in the same one because there's no one else on there. So we're sort of going to leave the Dodgems, and we'll see you in a little while. So as you can see, I've purchased this for £2.50, probably the best £2.50 I've ever spent, instead of 4 Gregg sausage rolls. So yeah, this is that Gregg, but look at this. Really nice, you can't beat it. I have these every time I come here to Trafford Centre. Theme Park Worldwide Vlogs. Beautiful. So we're back here in Manchester in the centre, and we're going back to Chris's sweet shop. Why? Woo! Tell me why, Chris. Why am I going back to the sweet shop?
To see if they've got any more stock of the Wonka bars.
Because there was no Wonka bars, so I'm not going to be very happy. I might actually have it out with the woman myself if there's no Wonka bars for making me walk all this way. All the sirens are going. She a Bella Italia? Maybe, but I was thinking more of a Greggs. There's a Greggs over there, look. But that isn't the Greggs what I'm going to. I'm going to another Greggs up the other end, so say hi on YouTube. So we're on, he's just called me a dickhead. So that's the sort of people you get in Manchester. So, so we're going up to Greg's. Sorry, I'm distracted. That's how random these vlogs are, getting called a dickhead for walking around the streets with a camera. So yeah, let's go to Greg's. Woo. Hello, how's your food? Been to Greg's, got some 2 sausage rolls, and also something else really amazing. Traffic lights, go. 2 sausage rolls, and also something amazing in this bag which I trialled the other day. I'm going to show you guys because I know you're going to love it. Hello, post. Yes, we're heading up to the station. There's another Greg's up here as well, so I might get some more rolls yet, but we'll see. Anyway, when we get up here, I'll show you my other little surprise in this bag. As you can see, Chris has got a Greg's sausage rolls on. We love Greg's, and this here is a nice Jaffa cake donut from Greg's. Really nice. It's all over here. We just made the train, look. We're off. That also means it's coming to the end of the vlog. Oh, it's getting sad. So we're here on the second last train back to Stoke Station, and then from Stoke to Toxteth, but unfortunately we've got a wait of 50 minutes at Stoke Station. So, oh, boo, that's absolutely rubbish. So what we're going to do at Stoke Station, I'm not sure, but we'll show you on the vlog whatever we do. Which is unfortunate that our times just haven't matched up with that. But it's been a really good trip. We're both a bit tired now, as you can probably tell. But I'll see you at Stoke Station in about 3, 2, 1. We're here at Stoke Station, ready to start our 50-minute wait. All the joys. So one of my favourite things about Stoke Station is this. That there on the wall is the corkscrew, which was an Alton Towers classic, which I'm sure you all know. And it actually turns into a classic train there as well. You don't get them anymore. The classic sort of intercity trains, that is. Look at that. Yeah, that is the corkscrew. Sadly no longer with us. And then this is the subway. Very interesting. This is what you have to do when you're spending 50 minutes in a train station what's got no facilities. So we've left Stoke Station and we've come back. Everybody said it had been snowing here today. Look at the ground. There's not even any sign of that there's been snow, apart from it's a bit icy. But anyway, here's the A50. I'm sure a lot of you who go to Alton Towers know of the A50. It's a dual carriageway road. What goes? This is how exciting the vlog's got, I'm afraid, guys. That is the A50. This is no longer a theme park channel. This is roads. But yeah, we're going to Stoke. So we'll see you when we get there. So we had a little look around Stoke. That's not our train. We had a little look around Stoke and we've been to Subway. He's got a nice, what's your sub, Chris?
Steak and cheese.
Steak and cheese sub for Chris. Now I've got just a little chocolate cookie there just to keep me going. It's nearly the end of the vlog. No! So it's actually come to the end of the vlog. Oh. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the third vlog here on the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. We have done 2 more vlogs. We had our first vlog from Disneyland, which is just there on that annotation. We had our second vlog from Portaventura, which is just below it, just there. So you can click on either of them 2 links. And then obviously we've got our third vlog, which is just here. We've got many more coming up from Blackpool, London, lots of theme parks, probably Portaventura again, everything. It's going to be a great year on Theme Park Worldwide. Hope you're enjoying all the videos, enjoying the vlogs, and we'll also be launching our brand new Theme Park News series very soon. That's bye from me, Sean Sambrook.
And me, Chris Franklin.
and we thank you for watching the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. Remember to follow us on Twitter at ThemeParkWW, like our Facebook page by searching Theme Park Worldwide, and keep watching our videos because we're doing absolutely great thanks to you, and we're glad you're enjoying it because we love making the content. It's what it's about. It's good fun. We like providing HT videos what are a bit of a laugh, which is basically what this is. So thanks guys for all the support, really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy what we bring to you here on the channel. That's bye from me, and we'll see you soon. Cue those titles. Bye.